Hey, we can't talk about this stuff on camera. I got sponsors.
Good thing your wife edits it out.
If you can't edit everything, then there'd be no video.
3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everybody. It is just a little past 6:30 a.m. on Thursday here in South Florida. Today, we are going to a job I've been on for the past 2 days. It's 13 window sills. Underneath the windowsill, there's a cell that should be full of block or precast. And this old house is just old Spanish style bricks. Got all these bricks chipped out. I formed up these windowsills. Now we're gonna pour them today. So let's get to the job. The birds are chirping. Sound of a good morning right there. So we got these windowsills that I formed up. We had to bust all these bricks out. We got the rebars put in. We're gonna put a long rebar in on the nose. It basically comes out 3 inches here. There's gonna be a face board on there. We're getting all these windowsills poured, guys. Okay, we are rocking and rolling. Steven's mixing up this first batch here. We're getting laid out, getting ready to pour all these windowsills. You ready for a fun day? I gotta put this last piece of expansion in here. Let me grab my razor. This is so the concrete don't touch the back of the drywall back here. And to make sure everything stays nice. Okay. Is it good?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Don't be pretty sure. Is it good?
I think it's good.
Keep mixing it. Make sure there's no dust in it. It's good, it's just a little wet. It is a little wet. Try to add a little bit of dust in there. Actually, that's fine. All right, wheel it up as far as you can. I just have this little shovel if you need to get in. But this is good, but we'll try to go for a little bit thicker.
You recording?
Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? Yeah, it just needs to be a little bit more, thick. It's just a little wet. It's really wet, but it's hard to get it thick. That's why I said it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? You got to know how to do it. You just got to have that ability, and you got it. You're gonna get it. It's just way too wet. See? Way too wet, bro. All right, go shovel all that shit into the next hole, and I'll stay here on this one. But yeah, this is catastrophically too wet. We'll get it a lot more drier, and by a lot I mean a lot. Yep. Yep, just mix it up a little bit better. That's perfect. Amazing job. All right, we're looking good. It's moving along a little slow, but make sure we do it all right. No problem with that. All right. Now that's amazing. That's good mud. Thank you. Nice, baby. That's how we do it. Steven, hell yeah. Let me see that hat. Oh, that's a nice hat right there. Just waiting on Steven to finish up this last one right here. What am I talking about? Last one. We got 14 left, guys. I mean, no, 10 left. Oh, it's a beautiful day. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let me see you dance. That's a damn good dance. Is that the mixing dance? He don't want to talk right now. He's busy. Well, we're getting this done. Still waiting on Steven to mix that load. We got these rebars into the beam block of the house. Formed this up good, lagged it into the wall. This is it, guys, right here. Little window sills. I got my Sonic Boom vibrator for my back. I use this to vibrate. We'll use this thing right here to vibrate the concrete on those corners. Underneath, on the sides, everything. I already hit it though. Don't want to be too aggressive with it. You vibrate too much, you'll start loosening things up. Open up a whole can of worms. But we're gonna wrap around to the other side of the house. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a small one up top of the bathroom window. So we're gonna get this side of the house done, obviously what we started, and this side today. Tomorrow will be the next side, which we will finish off tomorrow. Strip, clean, patch if needed, hopefully not. This is how it's done, guys. It's gonna look something like this. It's not finished yet. We're gonna be here all day finishing them. But this is it. This concrete comes out with a little 3-inch wing, and it swoops up to meet the bottom of that beam where the window is gonna rest. It's good to be a little bit low than a little high, because if you're a little high, then you gotta chip and grind and everything. So you want to keep it a little low. When they get those new windows in, they'll be able to wedge it in and parge it in with some material. Ever so, I mean, you're talking this much. That's it. We're just running around the house today, pouring these window sills. Running around the house today, pouring some window sills. We're pouring some window sills today. Steven!
There's enough mud here to finish this and do that seal.
Alright, I'm gonna need that little baby shovel. And here we go.
What'd you do, steal your son's shovel?
This is my wife's shovel, actually. This is Melissa's shovel. She was helping me on a job, and she was using this one. She likes it. Good thing these old windows are garbage, right?
Yeah. That's why you're not worried about getting mud on them.
Otherwise, I would have wrapped them with plastic. I would have been very clean and very precautious. But here in about a week, these windows are getting ripped the hell out, demoed out of here, and brand new storm windows are being put in. Can you do me a favor? Start putting that mud in the other hole.
Nah.
Bet you better.
Or what?
I'll smack the living shit out of you.
You don't want to do that. I fight back.
Good. You'll give me something to do. You'll give me some fun.
I got a lot of anger built up.
I got no anger built up.
No, lady just don't give me enough.
I have no anger built up. But what I do have built up, you can find out if you open your mouth.
Fuck you.
If you open your mouth, you can find out what I got built
Are you recording all this?
The camera's on your head.
But it's on, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Good thing for your wife to edit it. Right?
Yeah, she's the editor. She's everything. She does everything. If it wasn't for her, there would be no such thing as videos. There'd be no Certified Concrete Chronicles. She is the mastermind behind this. Honey, I love you. Mi amor? Are you talking about my love?
Yeah. She does all this.
It's got me excited. Hey, we can't talk about this stuff on camera. I got sponsors.
Good thing your wife edits it out.
If you can't edit everything, then there'd be no video. I'm so bad with my cussing. I'm trying to work on my swearing. The last video she posted has like 65 beeps in it. I'm just going along with my day, you know what I mean? And she's got to beep out all the cuss words. And like every 10 seconds you hear beep, beep, and you hear me talking, hey, grab the beep, and mother beep, beep. It's like, that's not cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gotta work on my language. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a business owner. I can't be talking like that. That's disrespectful and that's a lack of vocabulary.
You got enough concrete there? I don't think so. A little wet. My bad, bud.
Good. It's good. It's not that way, bro. It's hard to tell, man. It's real, you know, I'm a little too hard on you, bro, because it's hard to get it perfect, man. When you think it's dry or you think it's good enough, and then you know, after you put the concrete in and it settles and the water does what it's gonna do, it's bag mix. You're almost always gonna be wet. You know what I mean? Even if you make the shit dry, it's still wet. You know what I mean? That's why I say make it as dry as possible, just enough to mix the components around good enough. Obviously, not like a dry pack, but you gotta kind of just use the least amount of water as possible, and it's hard to do that every single time. You know what I mean? So some are going to be a little wetter than others. Some are going to be a little, but overall the consistency is about the same. Like if it's a little off, if it's a little wetter than the last one or a little drier than the last one, that's okay. But when it's substantially different and you're like it's a wet load and then it's a dry load, or if it's you know, you got some people that just, you know, don't know how to ratio the water properly and just bring you whatever type of mud you can think of, you know, and that's when you get inconsistencies in the actual product, in the work that we're doing comes out. It shows it's not good, and I don't like that. That doesn't happen to me, so I know better from working at previous places as an employee. I've seen bad stuff happen, so now when I'm, you know, since I'm out on my own, I take everything very seriously. Like even if it's just a mix, like it's not me being an asshole. If I'm like, oh, that's too wet, that's too dry, no, you know, I'm not barking orders. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just I know what can happen if it's not done the right way. So that's why I'm like, hey, we do shit the right way. Is your tooth hurting you, dog?
A little bit.
Oh.
It's doing the same thing my other one did the last time. Remember when I was in the hospital?
Yeah.
I'm just doing the same shit. How much you pay for that thing?
This $175.
Really?
And then guess what?
What?
I went to Walmart a couple days later and I saw like the same exact thing for like 45 bucks. This is the actual Sonic Boom. This is the real one, the name brand badass one. But they had like a knockoff one at Walmart that looked the same. I bet you it worked probably fine.
It ain't gonna be a badass one no more.
Yeah, it is. I've used this before on jobs. I just wipe it off with some WD-40 and it comes off and
Yeah?
it looks new again. Get this wheelbarrow out of my way.
Now, why'd you vibrate it?
Huh?
Why did you use that on it?
To get I used the vibrator to get all the air and all the rocks and all the voids that are in here inside of the concrete. When you vibrate it, it shakes all that out and makes it concurrent, makes it all one solid piece of concrete. So when I strip these forms off, you don't see rock pockets or you don't see holes. It's all going to be one nice layer, one nice fine smooth layer of cream. It brings all the cream to the walls of the form. so there's no voided areas. So there's no trapped air too. There's trapped air inside the concrete. When you vibrate it, it gets all that air out. Now if we were doing like a slab or something, or you know, like something like we usually do, then we use the regular vibrator. But this thing is perfect for this. This would work great for this. Such a small area, and with that sonic boom, you know, it's enough to vibrate this windowsill. But if we were doing like a big driveway or a footer or something, you want to use a real vibrator.
I'm gonna put some water in this wheelbarrow.
We'll throw that excess in one of the other ones that we haven't done yet. All the way to the back, not the front. Keep it away from the forms because I haven't taped it yet.
You done with these tools right here? For right now?
No, we're gonna come right back and use them.
But I'm saying I can rinse them off for now?
Yes. Thank you.
Too much water.
Concrete. Easy, man. Take your time.
Good?
Oh yeah. Do you have some more powder?
Do I have more? Yeah, right there. Oh, you want more? Huh? Want a little more or no?
Well, this will be alright for now. Can you hand me my trowels? This window and then we're done.
So which one?
The one that I take.
Alright. You like giving up already?
No, I'm just gonna go hard tomorrow.
Alright. Oh shit, we only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Shouldn't take us too long to do them tomorrow. Right?
You never know.
Yeah, anything could happen.
You know what you can do right now?
What?
Grab all the concrete off the trailer. I got a blue wagon in the back of my truck. If you open up the back and unfold everything,
Okay.
there's a blue wagon in there if you want to use it, or you can use the wheelbarrow or whatever after we're done with this. But all the bags that are on the trailer,
Yeah.
take them off and put them in the backyard under that canopy. There's a roof back there by the big window.
You want to put them there, or you want to put them under the big awning out front?
You know the big window? No.
The carport.
What carport?
Right there, next to the driveway. Where that white truck is. About where we put all the lumber.
Yeah, but we gotta wrap them up and stack them up. I mean, stack them and wrap them up really nice and plastic.
Okay.
You can do that if you want, but we gotta stack them. We gotta stack them up nice.
Stack them all, and then we'll fucking wrap them in plastic. So I'm gonna wait for the wheelbarrow so I don't gotta carry them one by one.
Alright, I'm done with concrete over here though for now. I think.
Huh?
Just wheel it back. I just want it away from you a little bit. Oh yeah.
You want me to go ahead and mix the rest of this in with it real quick?
Yeah, I need more mud here, yeah. Let me get a couple more shovels.
There.
Perfect.
Need more?
Yeah, a little bit.
Watch yourself.
Hold on, actually. I don't need any more right now.
me to start shoveling it in that other one?
Yeah. Look at this bad boy. After this, you can clean out the wheelbarrow. Start stacking those bags because we're done for the day. With pouring these, we're not pouring anymore. It's getting too late in the day.
Where can I dump all this when I clean it? Where do you want me to dump this excess concrete?
Inside of one of these things. We're gonna be using it. Put it in the big one. Spread it out around the big one somewhere in the back.
On that back one?
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna f you up?
Yeah. If not, unless you do it all fucked up, do it nice. Put it in the back, away from the wood. Smoothing it out. Starting to trowel it out now. It's coming along good.
I'm gonna rinse this wheelbarrow and start doing the concrete.
Yeah, I'm done. Starting to come out nice. I'm gonna be wrapping it up a little early today, guys. Steven had to go. He had a family emergency, so he took off. I was left here by myself. Just no problem. But got all these finished to a nice smooth finish. And there's our window sills. They're gonna look good. Pretty cool day. It's not all the time you do something like this. It's a little out of the box, you know, a little bit different. Now tomorrow I'll strip these, take all the wood off, and any imperfections I'll have to fix and clean up, patch up. Hopefully not too many. Here are the last two I'm gonna hit for the day. I'm gonna squirt them with a little bit of water and slick them out. nice. Time to go home for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, ladies and gents, we are back at this house. We're all done pouring and finishing these window sills. They came out great. Just a little bit of honeycomb along the edges that I'm gonna butter up and patch today. I'm gonna show you how we do that, the whole method. I use Ardex, very good brand. So you can see right there the honeycomb. You know, all that's got to be patched in. But all in all, these things came out great. So I'm gonna start stripping the ones that I still haven't stripped yet. Start getting these stripped. I'll go ahead and take my lumber off. Here we go. Looks a lot better. I learned from the first pour. I put tape along the edges now, and you can see that the honeycomb on the edge is a lot less. Under here. And there we go. After it's stripped, that's it. Looks damn good. Just gotta butter up this area. Yeah, I was already expecting that, so no problem. Get that tape out of there. Nice. Alrighty guys, look, watch, listen. This is Ardex TWP. I swear by this stuff. It's awesome for if you're doing vertical work or any overhead work where you don't want it to really droop on you and you don't want the mix to mess you up. Nice, coming out pretty good. Oh, well, after we TWP this, which is tilt wall patch, after we patch this, guys, look how much different it looks. All the edges are nice, they're not honeycomb anymore. It blends in, cures to the same color as the dry concrete. I mean, it's perfect. He's gonna repaint and stucco all this, so it's not my responsibility. The down here and all that, you know, the gaps in there, that's all gonna be restuccoed and repainted. I just put these window sills in. Looking good. Coming out nice. Just gotta butter them up a little bit when they dry. Once it dries a little bit, I'll go over and feather it out. Make it a little more smooth. But that's pretty much all she wrote. This patch is super awesome. You just come here, butter it on. I mean, it's very, very fine material. It just butters on ever so easily. You don't have to sit there and trowel it 100 times to make it smooth. It's smooth on the first pass. Hit it with a little bit of water. One more time, done. Well, I forgot my sunglasses, so we're gonna go back home to get my sunglasses because I can't see anything when I'm behind the house where the sun is shining. I'm looking like this. I can't see anything with my sensitive eyes. So I forgot my sunglasses. Gotta go back home and grab them. We're on the way back to this damn job. Gonna get it all patched up, get it over with, get it all pretty. The customer's super happy. And you know, it's cool because it's not all the time you get to do jobs like this. You know, when I do slabs, driveways, patios, it's ABC for me. I already know what I'm doing. I've done it thousands of times. You know, there's nothing to really test my abilities. But when I'm doing out of the box stuff like this, these custom concrete jobs, it really tests my abilities. You know, it lets me know what I can offer, lets me know what I can do. And I'm very confident, so the confidence allows me to take the job on because I know that I can do it. I can do the job in my head and I can see what it's gonna look like. So I'm confident enough to take the job on. And then while I'm doing the job, I learn. And then when I'm done with the job, I realize that this is something I can do. This is something I can offer to the next customer, you know, custom concrete stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting into a lot more of that, a lot more of decorative overlays, custom concrete, unique projects, you know, stuff that's pretty cool. Not that regular concrete isn't cool. Okay, I got a little mixing bucket. I got my sunglasses. Ready to go back to work. I got my TWP. Uh-oh, there's a hole in my bag. Darn it. Now you don't want to overmix this stuff and make too much, you know. So I got a little spoon here that I just take some scoops and I'll fill the bucket up some. Or not bucket, I'll fill this little Tupperware container. Let's start with 3 scoops. You can always come back and make more. Water. TWB. I have a lot of experience with this stuff. I like this stuff a lot. It's a good mix. When you're doing flat work, you want to use Ardex CP. Or if you're doing a smooth surface, you're going to use Ardex CB Fine. But when you're doing anything vertical or anything overhead or anything that you want a good solid nice mix that's not going to slump on you and that cures to the same color as concrete, I swear by this Ardex stuff. These guys are good. We're gonna get it all mixed up, make sure there's no clumps, even though this stuff mixes very well because it's so fine. It just mixes so extremely well, like a paste. There we are. That's what we're looking for. Just a nice pasty material. Go ahead and put my little harness on my head so we can see what's going on. And we are off. We're off to the races. Give her a little mist in there, get her a little bit wetter. All right, I don't want this one. I'd rather have this one. I think I'm gonna use my big trowel now too as a backer instead of this little margin trowel. I think I'm gonna use this big boy. Nice. we have the whole job done. Here it is, nice and patched. Everything is smooth. I filled in my little holes that I made when I was forming them. I'll walk around the house and show you all of them. There's 13 in total. Around the side, we got 4 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. That one was hard to get to, as you can tell. The guy's reverse osmosis water system is in the way. And this one is looking nice. Oh yeah, man, those look cool. Super sleek. Oh, let me grab my wood while I'm here. Don't want to make 2 trips. Now I should be able to stack all these little ones on top. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna take it to the house. Thank you guys for watching. We're all finished up with this job here today. 13 windowsills, formed, poured, finished, and patched. Thank you guys for watching again. We got a lot more cool projects coming up. Until next time.